They're on FlexPay at under $20. And if you happen to have your HSN charge card, you can do these for $16.65. And they are equally as gorgeous. And look at that beautiful blue topaz at the top. We have 200 of these available. That's a full half carat of Swiss blue topaz. Again, handcrafted, gorgeous with the addition of your blue topaz stones, and also to the size of the actual lapis itself, because you're getting a big 25 by 15 millimeter, which is about 1 7/16 of an inch in the length, 5/8 of an inch in the width, and they show up. Like, I'm wearing these and I have longer hair, but you still see them. They don't get lost because that beautiful blue, and it's back to the quality and that premium quality. Look at these on Sonia. We're also going to say, while we're talking about these, because these are going to sell out on their own, Sonia's paired them back with our today's special, which you literally have 21 minutes left to get that today's special at $129 with free shipping. So it does look marvelous back with our today's special. But we're going to say hey to Bonnie in Florida, who ordered our today's special. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Connie, and hi to Jay again. So happy to talk to you both.
It's our pleasure.
How you doing?
Jay, I don't know if you remember me, but I talked to you a couple months ago when I bought the black agate and turquoise, magnetic turquoise piece.
And what did you think about it when you got it home?
Oh, it's absolutely fabulous. It's so beautiful. And I don't know if you remember, I told you I was going to marry you to Heidi Dawson's pearl magnetic necklace. And I did just that. It is so much fun. I take the black agate and I hook it up with one end of the pearls, and I take the turquoise and I hook it up with another end, and then I hook them all up together, and it makes the most beautiful necklace combination. Or I can take, when I'm with my granddaughter, she loves the turquoise part of the black agate and turquoise necklace, so I take that off of the necklace and I let her wear it as a bracelet.
Aww.
And she just loves it, and it is an absolutely fabulous piece. And tonight I bought the Iron Mountain Sleeping Beauty turquoise teardrop earring,
oh, cool.
which looks stunning. And I just want to say that always your pieces are wearable art, and that's what I appreciate most about them, is that they're just so beautiful. And I like wearing natural stone jewelry. And I have been, I don't know if you remember, but I told you about, I went to the University of Arizona in Tucson, and I bought, I'm almost positive I bought my first piece from you in 1974, which was a simple branch coral necklace. And it was from a hippie-looking guy on campus who was walking around outside the student union selling coral and oyster necklaces to people. And so I know it was you.
Okay,
that was probably one of his crowd if it wasn't him.
It could have been me, but it could have been one of my crowd. But yeah, but I just will say this. I was in the vicinity, and that's what I was doing for a living. So, yeah, so you never know. But you sent pictures of me. I used to have a lot more hair than I have now, and it was black.